Given the point 2, 1 and the line 4x minus 2y equals 3, I'm going to write one equation parallel to that line and one equation perpendicular to that line. So the first thing we have to do is take a look at this piece right here, and we have to do some manipulations. I need to find the slope of that line. So I'm going to start and say negative 2y equals negative 4x plus 3, because what I did is I moved this to the other side. Divide everything by a negative 2, and I get y equals 2x minus 3 halves. There's my slope. So if I want something parallel, I have to have the exact same slope. If I want something perpendicular, the slope has to be the opposite or the negative of this, so the opposite of this sign, and the reciprocal, so 2 over 1 becomes 1/2. Then the point is 2, 1 for both. So on the first one, let's plug it in. Y equals 2, x and the opposite of x, or the change of x, plus 1. When I simplify, I get 2x minus 4 plus 1. So y equals 2x minus 3. If it asks you to put this into general form, we'll move the y over by subtracting the y. So I get 2x minus y minus 3 equals 0 on either side. So there's my general form. Let's do the same thing here. Let's set it up. Y equals negative 1/2 x and the change of x plus y. So that gives me y equals negative 1/2 x plus 1 plus 1. When I distribute that, a negative times a negative is a positive. So I get y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2. If I want to put this into general form, I'm going to multiply everything by 2, which that will cancel, and I'll get 2y equals negative 1x plus 4. And then, let's see where we can put this. Let's move the 2y over by subtracting 2y. And my general form so far is negative 1x minus 2y plus 4 equals 0. But that's not really going to work for us because that negative 1x is a problem. So we're going to multiply everything by a negative 1, or change the sign of everything. So I get x plus 2y minus 4 equals 0. So there's one example of parallel and perpendicular. The next is something similar. Given the point 3, 1 and the line y equals 5, I want an equation parallel to that and perpendicular. When in doubt, draw it out. So 3, negative 1 is the point, and y equals 5 is the equation. Well, if I want something parallel to that point, I'm going to draw a line right there. And that equation goes through y, and what's the point of y? It's at negative 1, so there's my equation. If I want a line perpendicular to that, that means I'm going to have a line that looks like this. So what axis does that go through? It goes through the x at the value of 3.